Welcome back to File Under Fire, a wrestling review podcast. My name is Brady. I am your host. Joined with me, as always, is Dom
I'm stunting like my daddy. I'm stunting like my daddy. I'm stunting like.
and Avi
I'm the Birdman. That's me.
and our special
That's true.
guest of the week,
Yeah.
one Mr. Corey.
I have to say, I listened to Lil Wayne's No Ceilings yesterday, and
Sick.
I was laughing very hard at the lyric where it goes, "I'm too much for you dudes. I'm too much for these hoes."
I'm too much for these hoes.
Dom, will you be the Lil Wayne to my baby?
Yes, that's what I was. That's what I
Okay.
was actually implying.
Yeah. Cool.
Dope,
Does that
Mr.
make
Just
Ray.
checking.
Am I the?
We don't
am
have to
I-
kiss or whatever, but
Yeah,
and we don't
yeah,
we don't have to like fight either. We can just be like when they're cool.
yeah.
Who's
No
the,
money
who's the
disputes.
crazy looking? Oh, am I Manny Fresh in this scenario?
Yeah, dude, you can be Manny Fresh.
That is a.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
listen, Manny Fresh does have a high hit rate on features, so
That's true, but he has
Also
no
like
eyebrows.
one of the greatest producers of all time.
Yes, ever.
Yeah, that's true, but it's definitely hard to, live with a life without any eyebrows.
I'm gonna take a picture, one of the pictures you've sent of yourself, and just Photoshop it now with no eyebrows.
Don't do that.
That's going on the thumbnail.
I get enough. I almost sent some fucking goofy ass photo to one of my other servers today of me doing the we were talking about New Japan, and I almost sent a photo of me doing the Goto pose. And then I was like, I'm 24, I can't be doing this.
It's so crazy. You're just like, yeah, man, I'm 24. I can't do X or
That's
Y.
like
And
right where you have to start saying no.
I see.
True.
I don't know. But I can't even do this one because you got your glasses on. Damn.
I'm wearing my smart Meta AI glasses that record everything, and I'm taking a poop.
Evil Dom has Meta glasses too, and he goes to college functions and tries to rizz up the women and angles his face down right at their breasts.
Dude, it's like crazy how those things should probably be banned, and that's like a whole other discussion.
Yeah,
They'll
but
be
no one
banned.
cares about anything.
Yeah, anymore, right?
It's
Yeah,
like
like
whatever.
In the scheme of cameras that need to be banned, Meta glasses can live for a little bit longer. Now,
All right,
flock
we see-
cameras.
You see,
what?
right?
I don't know what flock cameras are. I've heard the term a lot. I don't.
They
They're
set
just
them
cameras
up
all
in
over. All over
They
the
set them
highway.
up in like a neighborhood, and they just
They're like a
watch
brand
it.
of
Yeah.
surveillance cameras, I think.
Yeah.
And they are not.
Yo, Flock Camera USA, suck our cocks.
They are
Okay,
not
pussies.
good.
Pussies, man.
Yeah,
Suck
the
our
different
cocks,
flock
flocks.
cam. We went from one flock to another flock talking about Birdman.
Yeah, that's true. We're not talking about flocks
Do you
on
remember
this
when your
episode.
toys
We're
used to be flocked, and it just meant they were fuzzy?
We're talking about funks on this
Just me.
episode. I appreciate you trying to go up for it too there, Corey. I appreciate the assist. Unfortunately, this podcast is nowhere near hinges. So
Don't say the word
in.
hinge. That scares me.
sorry. Yeah. Oh, I got one better. Bumble.
Oh, drive on. Hell no, dude.
We are talking about both of the funks, mainly Terry today, but it is a funk-full episode, mainly because I think we were going to try and pressure Corey into bringing a funk match, and then we said, well, that'd be kind of wrong if he's like, it's like, okay, cool, you bring a Terry funk match or Dory funk match, we're just going to bring some random sick shit, which could be cool, but not what we were aiming for here. So yeah, well, I mean we're talking all funk today. Like I said, it's 3-1, unfortunately, but the Dory funk match is
Typical.
a fucking the Dory funk match is a banger. I think it's just a case of there's a lot more easily read what's the not readable? That's not the right word.
Readily available.
Readily available.
Readily available. Thank you. Yeah, you guys understood.
Yeah, he's got a
Yeah.
lot more on tape and aged
And-
well. There's some great Dory matches on tape too that I would just not bring for the podcast because it's hard to talk about
I love
grappling
I love
matches that
Dory
last
Funk.
an hour.
I love Dory Funk whenever he wrestles someone who's like completely not like him because he has no idea how to adjust. Seen clips of,
his
like-
that is essentially what the match Albie brought this week is.
I don't know about that, but I think I want to watch the one ECW match where like this is maybe like the only last like Rob Van Dam match I want to see is the Rob Van Dam Dory Funk match because I've seen
I've never
clips and it
seen
looks
that,
hilarious.
but that sounds fucking hilarious, but probably
It
not
does.
We'll
bad.
have a lot of Dory talk here though. I got a lot of talk about that guy. That's
We can just start it off with my match, probably the easiest of the week. It is Terry Funk versus Chris Candido from WCW Thunder 5/31/2000. It's for the hardcore title. I think we've talked about Terry Funk's hardcore title reign on here before, but it's basically just like they wanted to get the belt off of him, but he just kept beating people. Because like how do you like say no to old ass like insane man Terry Funk?
I really quite like him.
This match is so stupid. Like it's so stupid. It shouldn't work. Like on multiple levels, just should not work. Right? But it does. It, it
Yeah,
does, I
it's
guess.
Russo era WCW, and you can really tell from the commentary and how they're like
Oh my
shitting on
God.
it the whole time. But it's two incredible wrestlers. And,
I don't
they
know if
make
they're really shitting on it, but they're definitely
Nah,
like,
I mean, they do say they're just like
they're not taking
serious.
it seriously.
Yeah.
And they're doing a lot of.
They all know they want to be somewhere else.
That's part of the Russo stuff too. Like, there's a point, and I don't want to spoil it, but there's a point where Tony says, like, "That's the biggest high spot in this match." Shit like that.
Or like, I remember
The-
there was like one other podcast I was listening to where they were like talking about a WCW like show from 2000, and Tony Schiavone is just saying shit like, "Oh, let's go to the B-roll," or like
Dude.
whatever. He just
Yeah,
always
it's-
just like
yeah,
on the nose, like
Just
I
like
don't know.
awesome, dude. That's so awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait to get to Nitro and Thunder on my WCW watch. I don't know if I'll watch all of it, but like I'm gonna watch a good amount, and I think I'll really enjoy how dumb it is.
yeah,
yeah, you will.
yeah, you will.
Yep.
That's the way Russo treated the hardcore title in the WWF too. It's like a joke title.
Yeah, which is
Yeah,
unfortunate because
but like this is like the best version of the joke in my opinion.
This is phenomenal.
But it's also two guys who could like you could have them do this match, which is like what, like 6-7 minutes, if that, and it's a lot of stupidity, or you could throw them out there and go, hey, give me 15 minutes of like great wrestling, and they could do both. Like you're kind of
They have done both.
yeah,
Yeah.
like you're in that nice kind of middle ground of those two guys who are like just all-time pros.
And
But
they're also willing to die.
yeah,
Because
absolutely.
they do a lot of silly stuff, but it's all super fucking brutal. Did we
So
say what
it's-
it was?
Yeah, I said it was Funk versus Candido. I said the whole
Yeah, I
deal.
like this match. New Jersey, Candido.
He
Yeah, I fuck
like
with him.
it starts off. Candido's already in the ring, cutting a promo that I don't even remember what he says. It's largely
the
unimportant.
file.
I think it
file-
starts like right as he ends. Yeah.
It's fire.
Yeah.
It's under fire.
Yeah, that's the name of the show.
Hey! And then Funk comes out and just starts braining Candido with the chair. I will say, Funk very nice with a lot of the chair shots in this match. He could.
He
He
comes out walking like a mummy with his arms straight up. like a mummy alien. And he's
Yes,
got
with his
hand and a chair
chairs.
in the other. And
With his
Candido
sweaty
charges him.
gym shirt.
Yeah. Candido charges him and he throws the title at him with one hand. Back body drops him and then just nails him with the chair. It's so good.
Beautiful.
Knocks his fucking stupid little bandana off.
He's also doing Terry Funk cosplay as he.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right.
As Candido would.
Yeah, well,
be
Candido
very
takes it
fond
off
of.
and slaps it with him, and then gets fucking punched.
And then they like brawl through the curtain on the side. And
Shout
it
out
cut.
I want to say I do really like the Thunder set here. It looks really nice.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, the
These
Thunder
movie
aesthetic
sets.
was way better than the show.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. I feel like that goes for a lot of things in wrestling.
For sure.
Oftentimes, because a lot of stuff can look cool, but it's not good.
I'm kind of
You can quote me on that.
Was a lot of the later half of this match live, or do you think this was like pre-recorded stuff?
I think it was all
pre-taped.
pre-taped.
Yeah, maybe not the like into the arena stuff, but
Yeah, no, I think they just brawled to the back and then they rolled the pre-tape.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
because like
Brawl to the back.
you can see it. I mean, well, like they go to the backstage area, they're brawling, a lot of more, chair shots, stuff like that, and he throws them in the back of this like flatbed farm truck.
The Funkmobile.
Dude, I love this because first off, I'm just gonna break down like this entire like part here. They brawl to the back, they cut to the commentary.
Yes.
And Tony Schiavone looks like he's holding back laughter when they go to the screen, which I thought was pretty funny. And then they play the pre-tape afterwards, where Funk was like gonna throw like a container of doohickeys and whatnot, and random stuff. And he like is about to throw it and dumps it over before he throws it. And he basically did it the wrong way, and all that heavy stuff files on his face and like flies on his face. And Candido just kind of like spins around, and then but then they do some more brawling. And then I love the ethics of the Funkmobile because he just puts him on the flatbed, and then Terry Funk just has the keys on him, or like where would he have put the keys? Is my question.
Maybe he left them in the truck.
Well, this is
guess.
hold on. Let me read.
The Funkmobile is like the Flintstones. He just fucking
What kind of
hits his
truck
feet
is
through
this?
the bottom
Yeah,
and
Dabba-doo.
runs. Yeah.
The type of truck is the fucking it's just the Funk.
Oh, it's like an old like either like Ford or Chevy. I was because
You want to know what Ford stands for, bro? It means found on road dead. So I don't think it's a Ford. I think that's a Chevrolet.
I don't know if you guys know this, but like some of the like early 90s like a lot of the 90s Silverados, you could just start without a key.
Oh,
Like you just had all you had to do was like grab the tumbler and it'd turn over.
Dude, I would steal your shit specifically all the time just to fuck with you.
Just move it like a block away.
Yeah, or you could just like you can just pull the key like out of the ignition while it's all shit like
yeah,
that.
no, I've seen clips of that.
Yeah,
Back on TikTok.
yeah,
I remember that. Yeah, I remember seeing that, and I was like, "What the heck?"
the
my
ref
first
is
job
chasing-
that was the way it was.
The ref is chasing behind them. I think a better strategy for Terry Funk here would just be to drive away, because then there's a count out.
Yeah.
Just keep driving. Yeah. Well, is there a count out? It's
I guess not.
No, there can't be a count out because it's a hardcore match.
Yeah.
I do want to point out that every time they cut to the commentary, there is a preteen, there's a child in the back who is hitting every pose he can, and it makes me laugh. He's hitting the up yours, and then he's like,
flipping the
I can flip
camera
I can
off.
flip the camera off. He's hiding it. He's trying to hide it really, but he's just flipping the shit off and smiling. He keeps doing the D-Ax fucking hump and the fucking the too sweet. Oh, oh, fucking smart, fucking
I
Mark.
I said that Dom clipped it, and I was just like, "This is Dom." Whenever me and Albie are trying to have a genuine
Yes,
conversation on the podcast, just
me
him in the
trying to
background, just
interrupt Brady.
look, little finger.
Pussy.
I feel like I've interrupted you guys a lot. I'm washed. I'm not good at this anymore. But
It's
It's
I do
hard
have
with
to-
4 people, dude.
there's a
this
good-
is the
good
nature of
motif
this
here.
podcast.
Yeah, especially us
Good
4
for-
people.
If you've listened to my potting style, I do have to mention commentary bits. There was a good Heenan singer here where like right as he's driving, Tony says, "Are we going to be able to follow this?" And Heenan goes, "Not on foot."
Dude, Heenan was on one. Like,
He saw Terry Funkin activated because he certainly was not good on 2000
You've-
Thunder for
No.
very good reason.
you've said this before, where it's like Heenan only gets up and going for guys that like he likes.
In
Basically.
WCW, yeah.
Yeah, like on commentary, like he only really does it for like guys he likes, and I guess Terry Funk is just like one of those guys.
I
Probably
really
Steve-O
love.
too.
I feel like WCW always had commentators I liked at some point, but I know I'm going to be wrong as I watch the WCW project. But whenever I think of WCW commentary, I think of Jim Ross. I think of Bob Caudle. I think of Jesse Ventura, and then I think of Tony Schiavone and Bobby Heenan and Dusty Rhodes and Mike Tenay. And I'm like, oh, these are all guys I like.
It's all
Yeah, we
great,
get
but by
to
this
see two of
point,
those
it was
guys.
like
See
so
the body
chaotic.
Ventura.
Yeah.
They had
Well,
no idea
it
what
is
was
it is
happening anymore.
chaotic knowing
Yeah.
where they are and the amount of bullshit that was going on.
Yeah, and Shivani and Heenan, or Heenan at least hated Shivani, so that makes it more complicated too.
I love Heenan, man. He's the greatest ever.
I thought Tanay got a pretty crazy stray in when they said they jumped on I-84, and I was like, hey, they're headed my way. And Heenan says, it's not the airport when they pull to the stable. And Tanay is like, well, it might be the airport, it's Boise. Like, damn, dude.
Dude,
Uh,
okay, I do want to ask you guys this. Why the fuck are there just horse stables like right across the street from an arena?
Well, the Funk Mobile goes where it wants.
Like
It can
the
go through
scene?
space and time.
Yeah,
Just-
you can just go
Well,
to
no,
a
because they
fucking
show the
farm.
fucking arena in the background. Like it's like as it
Probably
rolls
somewhere
in.
dude,
fucking southern.
it's in fucking Idaho, dude.
Yeah,
That
Tanay is right. Boise is beautiful, but yeah, it is Idaho.
Boise, yeah, it's so beautiful. They have
Oh,
a blue
Idaho.
football field over there. Hey, you took my joke. I was gonna say Idaho. I love hitting that. This is like one of the few times in my life Idaho is gonna come up in conversation. You blew it for me. You blew my spot.
Sorry, man. Hey.
Who's restarting my baby face shine?
Ready? Start the pot over.
Yeah. But all right, welcome back to Final.
Dunk
Not
him in
too
the
much for
water.
y'all
Dunk
and too
him where
much
the
for
water.
Rizzo's.
Dunk him in the
Dude,
horse
so-
water.
So they get out of this fucking truck and they're at these horse stables. Candido immediately brains Terry Funk with a trash can.
Which looks like it sucks. It looks like hard metal.
Oh my god!
And then they're going on over through and they go, that's when you get one from Shivani where he goes, why is there a WCW table at the stable?
Yeah, there's just a folding table there.
Which is crazy. Like, I understand that like folding tables may be like inherently prone to wrestling, but just assuming that like their folding tables can't exist outside of your fucking arena is hilarious to me. Like,
Well, he's right. He's prophetic.
I
he
need a
is.
W table for the crib.
It's Chekhov's table.
And
Just-
then
Draw a WCW logo on my table.
Funk
Nice.
goes face
I do
first
that
into the water bucket, and
Hay
then
bales.
Hay
And
bales
I-
and water buckets, which that water's probably nasty. It's probably got horse
That's
bacteria.
Heenan says when these guys get home, they're going to smell like zoo dirt.
Yeah,
he said
like
zoo
fucking
dirt, and I was
shit.
just like, why zoo, not like farm?
In the heat of the moment, he couldn't think of the word farm.
He's a city
No,
boy. He
because he
spent all his
says
time
Funk
in
Family Farm earlier.
Dory's neck of the woods and then in New York. So
That's right.
He he like shoves his face in what is probably just dirt and grass, but
It looks
could
No, that
convincingly
was
like
shit.
shit.
That was
No, yeah,
shit.
that looks a lot like shit poop.
Terry
for
Funk said,
Terry
I need
Funk's
real shit or I quit.
Terry Funk's sake, I'd
Give me
assume
poop
he
in a
didn't
bucket.
want
Give me poop in a bucket now.
he didn't want to shove his face in a shit full of
He's
Give me poop in a
he's like
bucket or I'll walk right now.
He's done way worse, so I
Yeah,
think that was
I guess.
shoot manure.
Stab me
I
in my
mean, dude,
eye, please.
you see the promo of him like bathing in motor oil.
But see, the thing is like then they go into the
That's like
stall.
awesome and tough though.
They brawl into the stall, and that is like the cleanest horse stall I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like I don't know if you guys have ever been around horses.
Horses shit a lot. It's disgusting.
Dude, I
I
was
love
like,
horses, but like I don't know. I really don't like poop, as most normal people.
yeah. I have to say it is genuinely scary for me to be this close to a horse because like last year me and my brother and our buddy went to the state fair in Minnesota, and it was like genuinely scary because horses are like massive and they're like jacked, and it's just like
They're also
Christ almighty.
scary and can kill. They got big
Yep.
fucking teeth that people don't talk about them, but they got big fucking horse teeth that they'll bite you. Big flat teeth that
You
hurt.
should hit that. You should hit the horse neigh right now on the bottom.
They're also
yeah.
kind of dickheads.
They're
They like to
dickheads.
fuck with you.
Yeah, they
Like
have
when
so
you're
much
riding and stuff.
testosterone. Like they'll
Yeah.
just stomp
Yeah, they
on
try to
you.
big boy you.
I mean,
Dude,
they have a,
Crazy.
we could just say it like Terry Funk hits a pile driver in this like
yeah, the
horse
most famous
stall,
thing from the match.
and then almost just gets mule kicked by the horse.
No, he
Which,
does
like,
get mule kicked. He definitely gets kicked right in his fucking ribs.
If
Which
you
is
don't,
why
if-
it's crazy to do this in general, because if you've ever been around horses, you don't just walk behind the horse. Like
It-
that-
Yeah, the
Very-
horse
that
almost
is-
kicked.
You just
if you
don't do that.
if you watch, the horse literally almost like kicks like 3 seconds into the
Yeah.
to the bit. He like is already startled because
Very
horses are
famously-
so skittish. You literally have to like desensitize them to noises and
Yeah.
shit like they're babies because they're so
Yeah, they
big,
got to
they'll
wear
just kick you and
blinders
kill
when
you.
they're in a city.
Yeah, I'm scared, dude. I'm scared. I'm
very
gonna fucking kick and
famously-
kill someone.
Abraham Lincoln had a lazy eye because he got kicked in the face by a horse.
He's. I
That's
mean,
like
he's lucky he's not dead. That will fucking kill you. That'll break your skull.
he's like he's not dead. Talking about fucking Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln.
Well, I mean, he would have been. I mean, yeah.
I'm glad you got
Oh,
it.
dude.
He's lucky that he like lived to be the president.
Oh, I
Yeah,
learned that when I was like
we'll,
8.
we'll circle back around on people who shot the president later.
Yes.
He then like after
Did that break anything on Mr. Funk, by the way? Because that is so
almost
like,
certainly had to have broken his rib or like
his
upper
arm or
arm.
something.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, well,
also
Terry-
Terry Funk. He did not.
Yeah.
feel
He's
it.
probably been kicked by plenty of horses on the Dory Funk Senior Boys Ranch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so
He
awesome.
probably did
He
it
just-
for fun.
Yeah,
get high.
he got his adrenaline boost, and then that bump Candido took is all but to
Oh
straight
my
to the
God.
straight floor, like ground. Probably killed. Like he probably knocked all the wind out of him. Like you know when you knock the wind out of yourself as a kid, and you're like, oh, can't breathe.
He takes everything so nasty. It's such a shame that he like never fit anywhere he was. But if you go watch this WCW stuff, as bad as it is, and the TNA stuff too, he is still like 100% committed.
Oh, no
'Cause
gimmick needed.
he almost dies a few times. Like the horse kick is famous, but the Candido bumps are gnarly as hell.
Well, like even just the I guess kind of the finish of the match, where he climbs up the side, Terry's on the table, and he grabs the rope that's around his waist and just yanks him back down.
It's
Like-
nasty as fuck, bro.
Dude, he just jumped he jumps straight back.
To his ass to the floor, yeah.
And like And
And
then
Terry Funk takes all of his frustration out on the ref.
dude, why?
If you
Why did
slow
he-
it down, you literally see the ref's like spine like move. Like
Which how did he get there? He ran the whole way there.
He had to have run, right?
Yeah.
He's just running full speed.
Was it the
A
same
ginger
ref,
guy that
or-
I've never
Yes,
seen
it was the
before or
same
since.
ref.
Yeah.
No way.
It's the same
Damn,
ref,
dude.
yeah.
Maybe he just fast traveled like it was Forza Horizon.
Yeah, dude. He appears and like that's the first time you see him too, is him appearing there. Terry gets mad at him, grabs a trash can, brains him, and then goes to pin him, and then goes to pin Candido and goes, "Ah, fuck! I just killed the rep." So then he grabs a
Dude.
bucket of water and just tosses it on him. Which you get another good.
Throws
I think
horse poop water on him.
is that a Tanay line where he's like, oh, it's the old throwing the water on the ref bit.
Again, on
Oh.
the inside baseball with Russo. It reminded me, have you guys ever seen like a territory era match where it used to be that only the guys that did a sleeper could like wake you up from the sleeper? So after they choked you out from the sleeper, they would like pick you up and smack you in the back of the head a couple times so you didn't die. That's what it reminded me of.
I know
did
what you're
not know
talking about,
that.
but I've never like cued in
It's
on
cool.
that.
They need to bring it back.
That does sound fun.
Yeah, they have like after Jimmy Golden or whatever chokes you out with the sleeper, he has to pick you up and like bring you back to life so you don't die.
Oh,
Brain dead.
Smack you in the fucking back.
That's it. Every time it's just like a donkey punch.
but this match, dude, it is quite literally just like whatever it is, like 6 minutes. Oh, hold on, I'll look.
It's probably
Yes.
4 minutes of pre-tape, and it's incredible. There's a lot. We did one, like we did the Norman Smiley one. Did we do that on here?
I don't think so.
The Funk Smiley. There's a lot of WCW hardcore matches that are really really fun.
We got checking. Hold on, Smiley. Oh. We've never talked about Norman Smiley on this podcast.
Well, we will, bro.
Challenge
That's
accepted.
nuts, man.
Black Magic.
And-
Never talked about the big wiggle.
Yeah, we need when the Best in the World cast makes its triumphant return. We need a
big
We-
wiggle.
we-
Norman Smiley episode.
Lawson's rolling in money, and he has his own island and not in a weird way.
Don't say that, yeah.
Nah.
Don't talk about islands nowadays, bro. I lost it, but I'd have to say,
Not in a weird way.
He works at the Long Day Factory, so it's like I can't do anything else, you know. But if John can make it out of the bean canning factory to make different style whites, I think that the pod will come back.
Well,
Yeah.
you see, you say that, but now Different Style Whites is on hiatus. So
Oh really? Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah.
Well, when it
Just-
comes back,
we'll be back
tell
next
John.
week.
Tell
Next
John I want to
week?
be on.
Oh,
Yeah.
my.
Yeah.
Just tell John I want to be on the DeCondrenoski Mishima episode.
Oh, dude. I was watching some of his matches the other day. That's a great idea.
He's the greatest ever.
Yeah.
He literally is the personification of crazy stuff.
You
yeah.
guys haven't had
Crazy
another
shit.
Different Style White on that show, have you?
We have never had a guest, no. When we started, we said we want to get at least 10 episodes in, but we haven't really talked about it.
It's up to the
We
big
did-
John.
Nah.
I don't think we even did that on this podcast. I think we had guests within like the first 4 episodes or
Yeah.
something like that.
I love
It was-
our guests.
now-
Corey can come back every week for all I fucking give a shit.
Dude,
Oh,
I
yeah,
almost
dude.
New
I
host.
almost
New host.
Yeah.
I almost thought about like being like, hey, maybe we should delay Corey coming on and just because like my wonderful girlfriend's coming back into town for like next week, and so like I thought about just being like, hey, do you want to just delay Corey coming on and then he can just take my role on the episode? Because that's listen, I did it once when you guys had Lawson on, and that was the easiest podcast I've ever done. I just had Lawson on, and it was just like.
Everybody's
Yeah,
gonna be like, damn, Brady hates fucking Best in the World cast. Sorry, I scrolled to my notes to my match. I called you Brody. King Kong Brady.
Yeah, King Kong Brady.
Bruiser Brady.
I'm more of a. Me and Corey both kind of more have the Stan Hansen thing going on than Bruiser Brody, but
Hair?
Don, well, yeah, like hair and I mean, if I shaved off everything except the mustache, my girlfriend would hate it. But I mean, I'm
Girls
letting
hate
it.
girls that love or hate mustaches. It's no in between.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
I have to do the mustache sometime this fall. Rite of passage. The guy who lives in Minneapolis and listens to indie rock.
I have a buddy who like just started rocking the mustache at some point, and like I'm like, man, it looks good on you, but if I do it, I'm like, it's not gonna be. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna look great, you know.
I have the tragic Alabama mustache. I can do
Okay.
Tragic
everything
Alabama
but the mustache.
Yeah.
Tragic Alabama mustache. That was my nickname in high school.
Tragic Alabama mustache, name of my new indie rock band. Moving on to Corey's match of the week here.
Yay!
It is Terry Funk versus Ricky Santana from
Sorry, I
yeah,
sneezed.
bless you.
Damn.
Bless you.
I'm
Bless
so
you.
sorry. I
From
didn't press the mic in time.
WCW 7189. It's all right.
All right, I'll kind of take the reins here because I have
Gladly.
got some great what the fuck some great stuff to know about not a very great wrestler Ricky Santana as far as I know.
Oh, he was really good in Puerto Rico.
Oh, he really was.
Yeah.
Oh, all
And
right,
he's
well, we're-
pretty good in wing.
Okay, word. I'll keep that in mind. He's all right in WCW, not anyone that I'm like really
Yeah, I mean,
pining
they're-
for, but
He's a
him out there to get-
also.
They're putting him out there to get murdered by Terry Funk.
Yeah, well, he's like at this time. So I've been covering WCW on the blog after
Plug it.
finishing the project we are not going to mention, because I'm about to get mogged by Simon Henwick. But anyway,
2003.
You're actually in high school, so you definitely can't say it out loud.
yeah. Anyway, so Ricky Santana, he was a guy they brought in, and he's like a guy that like WCW very much like wants to kind of see what they got because they have him go on like the B and C shows like Worldwide Wrestling or the Main Event or all those kinds of shows that are syndicated. And it's he always has matches with like another guy that's also there that's also kind of there. Like they bring in Bill Irwin, and they have a few matches together that are fine. And I also have to mention every time they bring in Ricky Santana, it's always Lance Russell doing this, which you might not know that Lance Russell at the end of his career was hired by WCW, but he was. And he always goes like the background of Ricky Santana that WCW does is he was originally from Cuba, and they basically say, Lance Russell will go, now look at this guy right here, Ricky Santana. And he says, he's like 2 years old. They say, when he was 2 years old, he was he was immigrated from Cuba and went to America. And now he's a U.S. of A citizen. And it's very jarring for me, knowing the place I call home now is Minneapolis, talking about that. And also, I've been listening to a political podcast talking about, the Cuban Missile Crisis.
wow.
So I'm like, oh.
Boy back.
So it's like, damn, these guys are rubbing up. His dad was probably rubbing elbows with not great people at this time. But
Yeah. If he fled Castro's Cuba, they were definitely plantation owners.
yeah, for real. But yeah, that is basically the background on who Ricky Santana is.
Also,
And-
like the ugliest guy probably
Oh.
that they ever tried to get over as like a blowjob baby face. Him or Gibson.
Yeah, he does have a very, very impressive bullet, though. I'll say that. And on top
I'm
of that,
gonna
as
bring a
well-
Ricky Santana match to this pod when we're done with Funk Month. It's
Okay.
gonna melt your brains.
Wow. All right. I'll be sure to tune in.
I like
whether
that.
by the fourth host or not.
They shouldn't call it the Muda scale. I'll say that.
Oh man.
They also earlier in the night, you're going to hear "We Want Sting" chants in this because Terry came out after Sting's like 90-second squash that he had frequently on these shows, and he beat him up with a branding iron. And knowing what we're going to talk about later, they're definitely like warming up something for that. So yeah.
That's specifically too why I put this one here. I wanted to put this one and then Dom's match afterwards because I was like, oh, I watched them in backwards order and I go, oh, this one like leads into that one. A question, Ollie,
I like the look of Terry Funk blue tights.
I agree.
Right.
Is this around the same time where they had him wrestle Eddie?
Yes.
Yeah, it's that's a little early. Like, so context for Dom's match and this are very similar, right? After the last Steamboat match, Flair is basically baby-faced by default because the matches are so good and mostly clean. And Funk is a judge for the last one, and he gets up and demands a title shot, and then when Flair respectfully says you're retired, he pile drives him through the table and puts him out.
And puts him out he pile drives him through the table, flips the table over, and then hits him in the head with a chair while he's under the table.
Yeah, and I say through the table doesn't break. He pile drives him onto the table.
It is one of the most iconic heel turns of all time.
Yeah, it's so good. And so then it's a few months of Funk trying to earn his title shot. So the Eddie match is when he's trying to get into the top 10 because WCW had a top 10 at this time.
Yes.
And he ultimately wins actually, I think he loses by DQ, but he has a match with Ricky Steamboat to like the number one contendership. That is kind of underrated considering it's like a Terry Funk Steamboat match.
It's a great
from
match.
1989.
Yeah.
An incredible match. Yeah. And so this is after he's gotten his title shot. Flair has agreed to give him a shot.
There's also after watching most of the pretty much week to week everything I can find for this promotion WCW at this time, it is really funny when he's like still at Terry Funk is still at number 10 because he loses he's like beating like absolute jabronis, and then there's you still have like guys who have not been on TV for weeks, like Dan Spivey or just random dudes that have just not been on TV for weeks.
One of the Steiners, I can't remember which one.
Yeah. What Rick's
still
Steiner,
ahead of him.
Yeah. I have to pull up there was another. I don't know why his name is escaping me right now, but he also had a really good match at this time. That was also still in the top 10. Then he just fucking went away. Let me pull up Butch Reed. He was below Butch Reed still, and Butch Reed was off TV for like a month and a half. So that's really funny. And also another reason why Funk gets the title shot is because he's a huge benefactor of Lex Luger coming out and beating up Ricky Steamboat for the match. So
yeah. And it's also like Funk or Flair. There's question about whether he's done or not, and he wants the match. I mean, that's ultimately why you get the match, because Flair. But this is the month of that first title match that Dom brought that we're going to talk about. So this is definitely a warm up for the Flair match.
Yeah, but this match is I love this match so much.
It rocks.
Unbelievably sick. Like the very beginning. So they actually had a match before this, which. There's no real continuity between the two matches because
is it on a different show?
Yeah, it's on a different show. There's no real continuity, but there's two matches. The other one is really good too. It's mostly just punches and whatnot, which that is awesome. But it's this match feels a little bit more like two-dimensional in that way. So they go to the corner and Terry kind of dumps Ricky over the top and just kind of, does this whole thing, this brawling seg, but it's really well done. I love how rabid Terry is here. he kind of throws Ricky to the outside and like he drops Ricky right like head first on the barricade, which was hilarious.
Yeah, like he does like he grabs his hair and like drops down and drops his face onto the barricade.
Yeah, like his
Oof.
forehead just cocks it. I wrote down. I completely lost the context of when I made the notes this morning. I wrote down Terry going Baba mode, and I think that's for doing like some like fucking overhead chops.
Yeah, head check because all his
Yeah.
stuff is head and neck work, which is another Flair reference because Flair's neck is hurt, so he's doing a lot of neck stuff.
Yeah, that's right. I never put that together.
He does
and-
some great just neck work in the title match itself too,
Yeah.
which is brilliant as well.
Yeah,
He might be
I
pretty
can say-
good. I don't know.
Yeah, this Funk guy, you know.
Yeah, I sure wonder.
Brian Danielson.
What list?
But hey, we won, right?
That's true. Now I haven't gone on. I haven't gloated at all, even if I haven't like didn't do any voting. It was the correct answer. If you disagree, you don't know ball. Quite frankly. Yeah. So anyway, I really a lot of like he very much is sharpening his game for the big title match in a few weeks because I think this is the same week where like Flair has the press conference where he goes out and says like, I'm coming back and I want to beat up Terry Funk.
I
And
think
he does the wrist tape.
I think the Muda Sting TV title contract signing is on this episode too. I may have that mixed up.
No,
it's
it's
right
not.
around this time.
It's right around this time, and I have not seen that yet. I think I literally watched this match for the first time earlier this week, and I was just floored by it, obviously. But this match is like everything Terry does here is feels very any heel could do it, but no one can do it like Terry. It's incredible.
True.
Yeah, like
dude, especially that pile driver.
Oh my goodness, yeah. He was he was doing some extra mechanics over there,
why did he do that? Why did he grab his little pecker? For
He wanted
leverage?
to. I mean, that's
He's
Terry
a package
Funk.
pile driver, man.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the way he grabs it, you have to call it a cock. You can't call it a pecker. Just the way he grabs his cock.
He grabs it. You're right. He grabs his cock. He grabs. He places
gotta
his
put some
whole hand
fervor
around
behind
his
You
cock,
said this right as I was trying to take a goddamn drink.
and I burped
Yeah.
because I'm sloppy. Ugh.
Well, can we go back to the Ricky Santana attempted tope crossbody where he catches?
Oh yeah,
Well,
where he catches
I wanna
it
talk
and it
more-
dies. It almost
Before
dies.
that, I really love the brief shine Ricky gets where he gets thrown outside. And then, Terry starts doing arm work and then he just like swings it around and just starts beating the shit out of Terry's arm. There's a really funny shot of Terry going, ah, with his like head swinging. I was thinking a lot about Odysseus with the sirens in that set.
He's
Just
so
where
good
he's-
at that though, like his facial expressions and his like verbal reactions and stuff. That you said any heel could do it, but he adds so much like flavor to all that stuff.
Yes.
When he's on top and when he's getting hurt.
Yeah, for sure. And then, right as, Ricky's like hitting some big moves in succession, Terry rolls out of the ring and then Ricky says, I'm going to invent the tope or whatever. He probably didn't invent it, but he's definitely like one of the first like 5 dudes I think on WCW to ever do a tope or attempt.
Yeah, they don't even know what to call it. They call it a flying crossbody.
Yeah, well, it looked like it. It was a flying
Yeah,
crossbody.
it goes sideways
through the ropes. He hits his leg is on the ropes, and then he just splats on the ground. And it's both guys are dead. And then Terry pulls himself up and hits the pile driver, which looked nasty at this angle. And then he throws Ricky in the ring. Starts spamming the up yours taunt, just like that kid in the crowd at WCW Thunder.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah. Fuck you. And then he Then he hits the pile driver again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this match is so awesome.
Dude, all the stuff, like it's kind of impressive to me that we can sit here and just watch them. Like I could watch this and not watch anything else in succession before the Flair title match, right? And then like you can watch the Flair title match and you go, okay, that gave me enough context to understand exactly why Terry Funk does every single thing he does in this match.
Yeah.
And it's like a 6-minute kind of squash. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even know what kind of TV this was. Like,
I
what
think it's
is
worldwide.
Is it worldwide? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that is what makes it impressive. That like I can go, hey, like this is the clear. This is one to lead to the other, and I don't need to see anything else.
And I appreciate greatly that they don't beat you over the head with it. If you like, they do stuff like this now in modern wrestling, but the commentary would be like just over your head about the neck stuff and the pile drivers and the wrist tape and all that shit. They just let it breathe. And then when they get to it in the next match, like they have a little respect for your intelligence.
Is that the Shield branding iron?
I don't know
Sorry.
anything about that.
You don't
Is
know
it
nothing about the Shield chair? Shield chair.
No, I don't. I
That's
truly
right. They
don't.
used the Shield chair on WWE TV recently. They call it the Shield chair.
It is the Shield chair.
Is that like
No.
the LCO chairs that are color coded?
Color coded? No. Unfortunately,
God.
it would be way
Well,
funnier if it was color coded,
I
or at
want to
least just
say
had a big logo on it or something.
it's
You
like
know?
what's her name? The Linus Oscar.
Yeah, she had.
Oh, the
She had
tramp
the
stamp
fucking
table.
tribal,
Yeah,
the
her
tribal
table.
table, which is so funny. Oh my god, that was a crazy. I have my own branded table. Walked so Slim Jim could run.
As covered on the File Under Fire podcast, the Linus Oscar table.
Oscar table,
Yeah.
yeah. Probably
Getting
not
that
the last time it will be covered on this podcast either. I've
That's
watched
true.
other
not.
matches where
Let's
she
get some more.
uses it. It's hilarious.
Yeah, this is a woke podcast. We talk about them, but I
It's
respect.
true.
I gotta take a shield pee.
I'm gonna put
Wait,
the
Loki,
Linus
I'm gonna take a pee
Oscar-
real quick. Just edit that out. Right?
Is that where you
I'm not
monologue?
editing. I'm not
Monologue while you
editing
pee?
Do not edit that out,
anything.
bro.
I am not. Listen,
Go take a wonderful whiz.
if you are longtime listeners of this podcast, you know I don't edit it. The only thing I edit is the beginning of the podcast. I cut it before we do the intro.
Well, we were talking about Transformers before this.
It's true. We
A lot.
I started recording.
Honestly, you
we
should
sat here and talked
keep
for
the whole thing
25
in.
minutes. I've thought about doing that. Sometimes I feel like we talk about stuff like nothing bad. I just want to put that out
It's
there.
nice. It's like
But, we talk about like personal things that like I don't want just aired out on the internet.
Yeah, like how I can't. My huge, massive cock is giving me back problems.
True. No, that's true.
Colonel Parker.
we can join in media res this week if we have to. Although I don't remember what we were talking about before we started.
You may be around 40, but they still want to give you the Terry Funk package pile driver.
Around 40 is good. I'll take that.
There you go.
That's true. You don't have to pop a Cialis, bro. That's good.
Anything else you want to add about that match, Corey?
I don't know. I guess what I'll have to say is tap into the blog. I'm talking about wrestling still.
You got to
True.
post. I mean, you got to plug it though, Corey. You didn't say the name or the URL.
Corey B2BA. You will cry at the state of writing about wrestling, just like Hiroshi Tenzan at the G1 final today.
For what it's worth, I will link your blog in the description of both of, or at least the two
Thank
uploads
you.
I do. I don't know if Albie will.
Thank you.
I'll do it too.
Thank you.
Oh, gladly. I'm a fan and proponent of Corey's blog.
I'll never do anything. Oh,
You just
That's
took a
not true.
piss. That's not true.
Yeah.
can you chill?
Moving on
is
to
something.
Dom's match of the week.
Corey, can you relax? Just because I took a
Never.
pee-pee
Sorry,
doesn't make
keep
me any
this
less
train
of
on
a
the
man.
tracks.
I
here.
never relax. I never relax.
Just because I took a pee-pee, you're gonna treat me differently? Okay.
Dom's match
Quite
of the
frankly,
week
it's true. I don't
is
relax.
Terry Funk versus Ric Flair from WCW Great American Bash 7/23/89. It is for the world title. Off jump, we get just fucking A class Flair promos. Like just to start. Dude, Flair, the first note I wrote is Flair in this like pre little interview seg he does. He admits that his ego
This is the
might be
calmest
getting
Ric Flair I've seen.
That's
But he-
babyface Flair. He hated to do it,
but he's
but
so good.
God, he's so good.
He's so good at it. But like he admits
pretty
that he has
convincing.
his own like he has a big enough ego to think that he can just go out there and wrestle. And I'm like, man, if 2026 Ric Flair could hear 1989 Ric Flair and understand that you still have that fucking ego, you jackass.
That's so many
Uh,
vodka sodas ago. And also he was working.
It's
I'm
true, I
sorry,
guess
dude.
so, yeah.
I'm sorry, dude. I don't want it to be that way. I love Ric Flair Twitter posts. They're the greatest. They're like highlight on my week.
There,
The
Ric
stuff
Flair
with his
Twitter post.
ex-wife was like,
That is the best
Incredible.
post ever.
did you see the follow-up?
Oh my god! Where
He had to
says, "Oh,
clarify. He had to come back and be like, "We're not back together. She's just like gonna help me." Like he made it sound like she came running back to him, and then he had to go on there and clarify, like, "No, we're actually not. She's not getting back together with me."
She actually
only
hates
one-
me.
Yeah,
There's only one
she just
James
pities
Bond,
me,
and there's only one Ric Flair.
Yeah.
She just pities me. God.
Of
we're
all the
She
characters,
doesn't want me to
fucking-
shit my pants at the bar anymore.
She doesn't want me to do planks.
Oh my
Out
god!
of
Check
all
this,
the characters,
Check this one out.
Check
He
out this
posted-
plank, baby. Oh.
out of all the characters you could reference, you said James Bond, who is most famously played by multiple people. Like,
I love this one because he posts the smallest Charlotte Flair interview clip of all time, and he said,
oh my god, dude.
I'm tired of hearing about LeBron James."
I'm tired of hearing about LeBron at King James, and I'm tired of
Dude.
hearing about baseball. That's so
Oh.
awesome.
Yeah, him
Dude,
and his
I'm-
hatred of Luka Doncic, incredible stuff.
I'm screenshotting that for the thumbnail because what do you mean? Why is this so crushed?
Dude, you have no idea, man. Yeah.
That's just what
I
you look
really
like.
hope. It's so funny because I feel like he doesn't have complete control over his Twitter, but he gets it once in a while and always posts it in there.
That's like when Hugh Freeze was at Auburn. He said somebody else was going to handle his social media, but then he got caught like faving Instagram posts from like women with unnaturally large breasts.
I love that. That's so tough.
It's awesome.
I hope that guy
Shout
dies.
out.
Anyway,
Um, but like fantastic promo from Flair, just start, and then
Brady.
sorry, yeah,
Trying to
I
keep
also-
us
Yeah,
on track.
fantastic poopo.
He also is talking to the oldest guy to ever exist, Gordon Soley.
the like juxtaposition, Funk, hottest man in the world, everyone hates this guy,
He has
Comes
400
out-
cops with him.
surrounded by cops. And like they're security guards because the cops can't hold him back from getting in the face of fans.
Oh, they're
And
laughing.
then-
The cops are laughing when he's
And
trying
then-
to fight fans.
The perfect juxtaposition is he comes out surrounded by cops. What does Ric Flair come out with? Just two
Beautiful
women on
women.
each fucking arm, dude. Just strutting his shit. And I'm just like, this is that motherfucker. Like he really just threw it out there and said, like, yeah, you gotta come out here with cops, not me, son. Not me. Everyone loves me. Everyone wishes they were me. Like, oh,
That's the thing. People wanted him to be a babyface so bad because he's so entertaining, but he would never
Yeah.
do it for more than like a couple months at a time. That's what kills this whole like JTEX thing into the Sting stuff. Is he just doesn't want to do it. He doesn't like it. But he's
which
unreal, and I think it in the match. This is very interesting because he's not doing. I mean, it's a brawl, but he's not doing like the Flair spots.
I'm
That's
realizing now.
he doesn't do there's no flare flop. I just fucking realized. Oh my god.
Like I'm realizing it now. This is probably our most covered time period on the podcast.
Well, it's
89
good
WCW.
wrestling.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
now
well,
we've talked about these two matches on this episode. We've talked about the JTEX stuff. Like,
and we still
we're
haven't done any Steamboat matches.
no. God
We
bless.
will.
Anyway,
I think
Uh,
this is the fourth week in a row where we can say we have talked about one of the greatest matches of all time.
yeah, I don't hate that. I mean, this is like it's a masterpiece. These two guys are the experts at wrestling, at least in this time period. Like they know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're trying to get out of it. Uh,
And
like,
they beat the absolute dog shit out of each other.
dude, there
I
like
love this match.
there are
Glenn.
some chops
Yeah,
in here.
Dom was so quick to say this is my match, and I want to hear his thoughts because I know my thoughts on this match.
I just thought like I was saying, I was like, well, one, not a like I mean, he was probably mad drunk in this actually, but I was like a very somber Ric Flair's crazy.
Yeah,
And I just took a sip of water, sorry, but because my mouth is mad dry. But it's just cool. I like the blue tights.
Yeah,
Terry Funk was
aesthetically, this
crazy.
is so nice.
it's perfect. Yeah, and like it builds so naturally, even with a hot start, if that makes sense. Like sometimes I feel like people that happens to like a
I
lot in
watched this whole
wrestling.
thing while I was like on a walk. It was nice.
Guys will like try and do like hot starts, but then like you kind of get to the middle and they like slow it back down to then build back up. They don't do that here. They just are on ill, on go. Like I said, they're chopping the shit. Honestly, it pissed me off because every time I think of like, obviously people reference Flair a lot when they chop people, like they do the woos and shit. But I feel like they're referencing like 2004 Ric Flair, and they need to be watching 1989 Ric Flair. Does that make sense?
They're dumb,
Dude,
bro. They'll never ever.
every
They're kind of-
chop and the thing we've talked about in here before too, the nose punches. That
Yeah.
Yes.
holy
That's
fuck,
my
dude.
that's my favorite Flair move in his arsenal, honestly. Like, the figure four is awesome, the chops are awesome, but when he does the nose punches, it's just so sick.
I really liked the punches in these matches in this match because you could tell when they really fucking sucks because you could hear like the pop, like you could hear the like the
Yeah.
pop.
It's
Like,
every strike, and Flair has talked about this a lot, and he loves these. And I don't think he remembers them outside of like it's the thing we've talked about before, where these guys just like match each other's freak, man. It's just like, yeah, let's just go out there and punch each other in the face as hard as we can for 20 minutes.
Yeah. I mean,
That's the famous thing about Funk, right? From the Foley book, where he says always wanted to know how his punches look so good, and then when I wrestled him, I found out it's just because he's just punching
he's
you in
just
the
punching
head.
you.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
maybe
Flair
wait.
meets him there.
Yeah, it's how does this guy's punches look so good? Oh, he's not faking it. Which also like it I guess we could kind of talk a little bit about Dory Senior broadly is just like when you learn who like how Dory Jr. and Terry were raised. Of course, Terry Funk was just punching people in the fucking head. He probably didn't know any better because that's probably how Dory taught him how to do it. You know what I mean? Like,
And it's also the thing of like, this is how we feed our family. Like, you can't go out there and have people say this shit is fake.
I
So
don't think they were trying. I think it's like a weird line where like Dory Sr. was just like he wasn't faking it. You know, I think that's the case for a lot of like the kind of first generation of like just regular pro wrestlers, not like the carny pro wrestlers. Where it's just like they weren't faking anything. They were just like, all right, let's go out there and wrestle. You win. You know what I mean?
Yes.
yeah, that's it. But that's probably what these two guys did. I bet they planned out the pile driver spot on the floor that ends in a backdrop.
And everything else was on the
Yeah.
fly.
Yeah, and maybe where the Flair goes for the suplex over the top and they both just eat shit. I would imagine the rest of it was just riffing.
Maybe I could say maybe the spots where they blade.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know?
Well, they
Like,
both get posted. Yeah.
yeah, but like it's just like, hey, you know, it's like, all right, here's your cue. All right, here's my cue.
And then after they blade, they take turns like just trying to open the wounds up even more with straight knuckle punches to the wounds as hard as they can. I love at the beginning when Funk is just slapping him, and Bob Caudle says, "You don't do a world champion like that, Jim." Oh. And then they pay it back later. Yeah, this. I don't think it would be remotely controversial to say this is one of the best matches ever. And
Oh yeah,
um,
that's like
everybody.
that's like for 2/3 of the entire year for WCW. The main event scene was literally, let's have the greatest match of all time. Like, you have all three Flair Steamboats and then both Flair Funks.
Yeah. And oh, by the way, in the semi-main, we'll have Lex Luger having like one of the greatest years anyone's ever had.
I love Flex.
Oh, and Sting is becoming like the biggest fucking star.
I
on the
would just
planet.
watch. I would go crazy just to watch Sting every week. I think I'd be like, oh my god, Sting is on. Fuck you.
And like you just got all these other.
That's my introduction to wrestling. I mean, that's why I fucking.
Dude, dude. I would have
as old
been
as I
that.
am talking to you guys about this because I saw Sting in 1997.
I would have been the same way.
When he wasn't even as good as he was in '89. Yeah.
God, I do love.
Yeah, but I mean, he was hitting people with a baseball bat, so like that was cool.
Yeah. I'd be hitting people with baseball bats. No, I don't. I'm not. I'm lying.
But like, yeah, like you said, like they're probably just out there doing stuff, going for shit. Maybe they call the branding iron stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But even
that's like you
even
said,
then,
the blading and then the finish.
Even then, like with the branding iron, like Gary Hart, who comes out with Terry Funk.
Gary Hart is so fucking ugly, man. Jesus.
Yeah,
dude, I was gonna mention, man.
He looks like a ball sack.
Dude, you should see him at the beginning of the year where his beard is like triangular. Like he has a normal like you know,
be triangular.
Yeah, no, the triangular beard. He has like the normal like you know, oh, what's the word? You know, the fucking Paul Giamatti style face layer, Stone Cold style.
I'm trying to find
a goatee.
Goatee, yes, the goatee. But he has it like to where it's like on the sides, it like flares out underneath his chin. He is he's a very chopped, crazy looking dude, but I love him because he just.
Is this? Hold on, I'm sending a picture to the group. Is this what you mean?
Yes.
Where it's like, yeah.
The thing has some bend to it. It is
Jesus.
absurd.
That's bad. That's really bad.
Yeah, I like his interviews too, where he goes, "We talk about the billions and the people in this industry and all that." You know, I
love awesome a Gary Hart promo.
Yeah, it's awesome how like literally everyone in this promotion is awesome except for fucking like, you know, Ranger Ross or whatever.
Except for the people who just don't matter.
Yeah, fucking Ranger Ross. You know, fucking who's the guy? I guess I don't really like Ricky Suits. Yeah, I like the matches as we talked about. Yeah. Oh my god.
Ew.
How did he trim? Why did he trim his beard like that? Like,
Dude,
that is
that's his like Wikipedia picture.
oh my god, dude, this guy looks. I'll refrain from any more comments. But
Yeah,
that,
but
he
it
looks great.
may be self-mythologizing to a
Whoa.
degree, but his own story is that he was like a hood in Chicago in his youth.
This
So
dude was on prehistoric O Block. That's crazy.
yeah,
Yeah, he's on fucking.
like-
he's
he's
the
on
Jerry
fucking
he's
Hart.
the
Ugly Block.
bloodhound
Oh,
Will Jeff of
Oh my
1950.
God. Walking so Chief Keef could run. That is awesome.
I'm looking for like more Gary Hart pictures, but I keep getting Gary Hart,
That one's the one you just
politician. I guess is he a politician? I'm deferring to
I
Avi
don't
on
know,
this one.
but
Yes, Gary Hart.
photo-
Gary Hart was a disgraced politician. Yes.
Oh yeah, you know
The Time
Gary Hart-
article of Hart's fall, sex and politics, Democrats in a quandary, questions about press ethics.
Shout out to Word Quandary. I should drop that. I like the
Hart
one you just sent.
stopper.
Yeah, the one you just sent was really good because it looks like his like 80s adult contemporary album.
Yeah. He's
This is back
Brady,
in the
Florida
day when it
Beauty.
used to be scandalous for you to be a bad person.
The brainy Florida beauty who walked a presidential front runner. I get it, bro.
Ha, who ate poo?
I'm sorry. I am now derailing the podcast.
But hey, Donna Rice is bad, dude.
Anyway,
Want to know who's bad? No, I know who's
Michael
bad.
Jackson. Sorry.
Where did he come from?
You said you want to know who's bad.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
I'm
true.
bad. I'm
At
bad.
this time, yeah, he was the
Motherfuckers.
the king of pop. I want to say one thing I noticed in this match. The cameras in the background of this match are fucking insane.
Yo, the fucking big ass boom one that's in like coming down the
Oh my
aisle and
God.
shit.
That's on like a mobile. That shit is
Yeah.
crazy.
I saw that shit. I literally made a note of it. I was like, what the fuck is that thing?
And then they have the cameraman who's like perched on the top turnbuckle because they have the two rings because they do war games earlier on in this night. And which that's another flex on 1989 WCW. And the cameraman's like up top, like during one of the segments where he's like he's on the turnbuckle just sitting up there. It's like, oh my God, this man's agile.
All of the like this is a match I don't know if we can fully describe to you. I think is best experienced watched. I know we've like sat here and kind of bullshitted through most of this segment, but like
Good, bro. Yeah, just
genuinely,
make them watch it. There's
I do
thudding
genuinely
punches,
think
man.
this is one of those matches where you should watch it.
And the
like-
post-match promo,
Yeah.
not promo, but the post-match is also so fun.
I mean, I think the last thing I have to comment on this is they go into this match and they say Flair, they say he came close to breaking his neck. But with the one segment, back a couple months ago. So when he hits the pile driver, he keeps fighting afterwards. You still really feel that, in the ending sequence.
It kind of holds some gravitas, yeah.
Yes. It's incredibly impressive to see, and it is a very thrilling match because of that. And Flair, they bleed everywhere too. I think that they do the blood really well. I like how because you watch all the stuff that Funk put Flair through and all the shit talking. It's like, yeah, of course all these guys are gonna be fucking left bloody and whatnot.
And Flair Flair gets his too, because he hits multiple pile drivers.
Yeah, he's trying to break his neck in return.
Yeah.
And he's hitting pile driver after pile driver. I'm like, and the commentary does a great job of selling it too. They're like, look at his arm, he can't feel it. And I'm like,
Well, yeah. Funk does an incredible job on those pile drivers of trying to wake that arm up.
He's the best Three Stooge that never was.
He does do it. This the Three Stooges sell on one of them. Where
Dude, I was
he's the
saying, like,
Dick Murdoch.
when he fucking takes the first pile driver, he's on the ground, like pumping the ground, for lack of a better term. I was like, I wrote down, it is crazy to practice missionary in front of all these people.
Yeah.
Already giggle.
The Billy Graham sell. He also breaks out the wrist tape like he did on Ricky Santana.
Yeah. No, the wrist tape is, yeah. It's really just like a tour de force. Like, everything about this is so awesome. I was in love with everything from like in ring, out of the ring, all the brawling, and even the aesthetic. Like, it is awesome to see this in like high definition. And
Yeah.
And post match is incredibly sick.
Oh my god. It is Flair gets like a flash pin for the victory here.
But it's so good though. He goes for the figure 4. Or is it Funk that goes for the spinning toe hold?
Yes, spinning toe
And
Yeah.
Flair grabs like his bottom leg and goes for a figure 4, and then Funk gets a cradle, and then Flair reverses the cradle, and I don't want to say slick, but it's like flawless.
It's kind of perfect.
Yeah, it's flawless.
It was a dogfight, and he's like, "Well, I'm out of energy. I'm just gonna win."
It's
Yeah.
smart too because it keeps the feud going because like Funk is, like I said, Funk is the hottest heel in the world at this time, it feels like. And it's like, dude, why wouldn't you keep going with this, man? Like,
Yeah, and they
on
have
God,
another match of the
Yeah.
century candidate
yeah,
later in the
yeah.
year.
Just unreal match.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fifth one of WCW that year, just
Yeah,
on
dude.
another level. It's insane.
Dude, like I said, this is a match that is like best experience. Watch every last bit of it. You get the whole brawl afterwards. Sting comes out to make the save. The crowd
Sting is
is
so
like,
awesome, bro. I fucking love Sting. I love Sting.
he could do no wrong in the eyes of that crowd either. Like, and something I love about this like post-match brawl segment is it doesn't stop.
Yeah, every time you think it's over, and it's the baby faces
That are,
bringing the heat.
yeah, like to me,
Constant
I-
swinging, like clubbing blows. Like, oh,
one of
okay.
my many like small gripes of wrestling is when guys like do that, when they just like the heels powder and they're just standing in the ring and they're just like, yeah, you're not gonna do nothing, I'm in the ring. Like,
You're not gonna
that's
do nothing.
that's fucking stupid. What do you being in the ring fucking matter? And they break that down entirely. They just fucking I think
well,
it's
that's
Muda.
the WWE style of like big moments and like.
Yeah,
all-
but
and
that's the
it's
problem is that's infected wrestling altogether.
Oh,
That
I
is
know.
a-
Yeah, it's gone down the pike. But it starts because Muda comes out, and then Sting comes out for the save and like beats off the heel. Beats off the heel. Sorry, beats the heels up. And Flair comes flying in like a Mack truck out of nowhere and like hits Muda with a knee that almost kills him.
Oh yeah, bro, his big ass self like flying through the air. Like I was like, you can't,
And they
you
keep
can't
ch-
do
and
that.
I love Brady when you mentioned at the beginning when he says like when he talks about how he knows he's like not humble. After they kill them and run them off, Flair and Sting are just wandering around behind the commentary like geeked as shit. And he says, I haven't said thank you in 5 years, but thank you, Sting. That's such just an incredible character beat from Babyface
Yeah.
Ric Flair.
Man.
Covered
Ugh.
in blood.
Mist because he got green misted too.
Yeah, he got green misted.
Dude, just two.
Yeah, he
two
looks like
all-timers.
it looks like an orc, like a goblin.
Yeah. Looks real fucked up.
The evil is coming out of him.
He says, I just broke a sweat, motherfucker.
Bitch ass
Ugh.
Funk. Fuck you, Funk. Yeah, fuck you, Funk.
Now,
Yeah, I'm glad you brought this down because this is something I definitely was going to bring at some point. So
Yeah.
I'm
because
glad
I-
you
This is
basically
a
were
match
like,
that
I'm glad you were basically like, yeah, I think you'd like this. And I was like, okay, haha.
I think
Trying
this
to
Like I
make
is
it
said,
easier.
the
Yeah,
perfect
yeah,
one.
yes.
Yeah.
And I did
Um,
think you'd like it. I mean, They
And
pound
I
the fuck out of each
and
other, dude.
I loved
Oh
it.
my.
I loved it. You're right.
They pound the fuck out of each other.
Yeah, they do. This shit is gay, Brady. Strap up.
Yeah,
It's
Brady,
fine.
get your mind out of the
Moving
gutter.
on to the final match of the week. It
Before
is
that, I gotta
all.
pee.
It is Obby's
Second
match.
pee
Okay,
break.
little
I mean,
pause.
fair.
Maybe I'll edit this one out.
No, let it rip.
In fairness to Corey, he did say he was drinking some alcoholic beverages. So, you know, those things run through you as they do.
They do. I mean, I pee a lot.
Dom, I bought I'll leave this all in. I don't care. I went to the comic book store and they had like a reissue of the Amazing Spider-Man number 100.
Ooh,
I don't know why they were I was just like, "Oh, that's cool." I bought it, like whatever.
that's the best type of. That's
But
the
it
best
says
type.
it's the 100th anniversary issue.
I'll be quite frank, Brady. If you did edit this out, I would have kicked your ass. I would have driven all the way across the country to kick your ass.
Listen, I'm probably the closest to you. Well, maybe I
That's
don't
true.
know.
Yeah, no, I
Wait,
think that's
okay.
true.
It
You're both
might
in the
be
Midwest.
equidistant. It might be equidistant between me and Aubie.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
But
There are
still, dude,
mountains. There are mountains in the middle for you
there's
and
some
Aubie,
absurd
which
things I've said on the internet thanks to Best in the World cast. Me having to saying I have to go use the bathroom is not one.
that's fair. Anyway, Aubie's match of the week is Dory Funk Jr. and Giant Baba versus Bruiser Brody and Stan Hansen from All Japan Pro Wrestling 425.84. By the way, I did look
Brady,
this
you're
up.
a 30-hour drive away from me. Sorry.
30
How far am I
hours.
away from Corey is whatever.
Much closer.
Unimportante.
And I still drove 30
I
hours.
did check pre-pod. We have never covered Bruiser Brody on this podcast. I don't think we've talked Baba either.
No, we
I
haven't.
didn't. So, couple of firsts here for us. But
Well, Baba is here because Terry Funk is famous for having retired many times.
yep.
And his first retirement was in '83 in All Japan.
Mm,
And
mhm.
so Dory is now teaming with Baba. Because Dory and
Giant
Terry have had their
Baba.
feud with Hansen and Brody, and I mentioned it when we were talking before. It's so fucked up that this is the feud after the Abdullah Sheik feud. It's like, so we fought the insane stabber guys, and now we have to fight Bruiser Brody and
The
Stan
insane
Hansen.
brawler guys, yeah.
Like, come on. Like, can we get it? Can we get a break?
I said this in our chat that I was like Dory Funk and Giant Baba could be brothers. Like they have a striking resemblance to each other. I don't know if it's just the red trunks,
I love that they have the matching trunks here because they didn't always do that.
but like they're even like the same height, which I think is kind of wild because usually when you see Baba, he's giant Baba, right? Like he's bigger. But like seeing Dory Funk next to him really like puts him into into context.
And I
Um,
do. This is also for the PWF tag titles, uh, and this is like the inaugural. This is the finals of the tournament for those titles. So the winners of this match are the first PWF tag champions.
Which this was also an awesome match. I was happy I watched this.
yeah,
I don't think there's anything easier to watch than '80s All Japan.
I
It's
can
such
agree
a
with that.
beautiful distillation of pro wrestling.
It's just guys like I mean it's kind of similar I guess into our last match where it is like just guys kind of punching the shit out of each other, but there's a bit more wrestling finesse, I would say.
And
In it.
that's the beautiful thing about '80s All Japan is it's simple, but it's still as chaotic as this is. It still has like a really nice structure and flow.
Yeah. And like
And it's all winged by these guys because they just have the realest roster of all time.
they don't. There's really no like heat building to like a hot tag or anything or none of that. Like that's take that structure, throw it out the window. It is kind of just a crazy back and forth slugfest of a tag match, which I love. Um,
But I do think the heels do a great job of the quick tags.
dominating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they
that you
do.
do,
Being big and scary.
but there's a lot of moments where I think Dory really stands out in this match, and I did want to bring
I have
something.
several things to say about Dory and Giant Baba here.
Yeah, Dory is
go
big
for
as
it.
fuck.
Yeah. So
He's
Yeah.
listed as 6'2", but I think that's the rare instance of his.
Dory,
bigger than his
whenever
listing.
I see him now, I think about the video I sent you guys earlier today, where it's the trucker diet video, where the like guys at the gas station, and he's like some gummy bears, some kitty, in reference to Kit Kat bars. You know, it's like we're the roller dogs, we're all out. Dogs! Yeah, so that whenever I see Dory, I think that, which is really funny because he is the complete opposite of that. And then they come out to this theme that I wrote down as a fucking Studio Ghibli ass theme. Literally, you could put this at the beginning of My Neighbor Totoro and it would fit perfectly.
Yeah, I mean I can't sit here and argue with that.
I think too. This is similar to Dom's match in that every strike pops so
You can
loud.
hear it. It's gross.
There's a punch early on where Stan Hansen gets Dory in a headlock and just throws a punch, and it's not like a major beat of the match, but I have no idea how that did not splatter his nose.
Yeah.
And everything Brody does is the same. And Brody is an interesting figure because it's like he was super overrated because Dave loved him, and then people decided that he was actually awful because Dave loved him. And I think it's in this environment where he's just allowed to be Brody for 15 minutes, he's unbelievable. And he and Dory, any interaction between Brody and Dory in any match, like they have crazy chemistry.
yeah,
And then Hanson and Funk and Terry are Hanson and Terry. So yeah, it's kind of an ideal main event tag.
I mean literally
No
the
fat.
first match we ever talked about on this show, right? Is Hanson and Terry Funk.
That's right.
So like
Still one of my favorite matches, that 83 match. Go listen to that episode and then watch
yeah,
that
go
match.
listen to episode number 1. Will it be as good as quality as this? No, but
Yes.
Yeah.
some good shit back in the archives.
And then
he-
Baba too, like this
Baba
is right on the
plays-
tail end of him being like a big threat, but he is incredible in this match, man. Everything he does is fucking loud as fuck.
He plays super well into everything here.
I love the previous mention where I talked about people shooting presidents. Giant Baba gets hit with a Brody Big Boot and he does the Lee Harvey Oswald face like 1-to-1, which is awesome. And everything else is just like, you know, I feel like is the only stuff that he can really do. Like you get one of the great moves is like the big overhead chop he does right to the noggin because like
oh my god,
this man
Dude.
has the fucking biggest
hands
this
in the world.
Dude, it literally like is like the human equivalent of the jackass hand. Right. And, you know, everything he does. Everything he does here is so sick. Like I love how much he like plays up his size. Like whenever there's like a pin on Dory, he just like puts his leg in the ring right on top of like
Through the ropes.
Yeah, through the ropes. It's just like I'm just the tallest guy of all time. Like what else can you do?
And really when they lock in on like really trying to win the match, the heels, they they have to kill Baba. But the I love too how vicious the baby faces are, knowing what they're dealing with. There's an incredible little piece of this where Dory eats like the biggest rebound elbow ever, and as he recovers, he just throws Brody to the floor so Baba can post him a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Incredible stuff, man.
And then he doesn't blade. He's just bleeding from his eye
Dude.
socket.
Yes.
I was sitting here, I was like, there is so much blood over everybody, and it's like all Brody's.
It's all Brody's blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's on Hanson somehow. Like I don't even understand the logistics of that one.
Well, there's so much like, and again, I doubt they talked about any of this except the finish. But there's so much interaction between all four of these guys all the time, and like I hate to be like no Matt D, but like the psychology of it is like so perfect for this type of All Japan match. It's not, as you said, it's not a Southern tag. It's like what has sort of seeped into the modern stuff of like constant breakups and double teams.
Yeah, but it's done well here. It's not.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it's not illogical.
It's not.
But so
beating
yeah,
over the head with it.
they're all interacting with each other all the time.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of just. It's hard to like. If I was the referee of this match, I would find it almost impossible to control.
He does, and they take advantage of that. There's another moment on this I really love where Dory is obviously hugely over and gets big Dory chance. Baba is obviously hugely over and gets big Baba chance. But there's a point where they like smoke the shit out of Brody, and he's like stumbling around going huss, 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 just like trying to center himself in his own body, and the crowd starts chanting huss along with him.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's so good, man.
Huss,
Huss, huss, huss, huss.
Like Bad Dog Conley, bro.
They
Sorry.
also mentioned there's a part where Hanson comes in and like works over Dory, and then he and Brody get like a double shoulder tackle, and they mention Dom and Corey's favorite band, Americana Footballo.
Dude, yeah. Well, dude, it was a nasty like 3-point fucking pow.
Yeah,
Yeah. Another kind of football.
Americana
That's awesome.
Football. We love that album, don't we, folks?
Oh yeah, you know we do.
Yeah.
My buddy's trying to get me to listen to their new album, and I just
I heard it was
Did they
good.
play-
Actually, I think I listened to it once and thought the guitars are really good.
They're playing a concert tonight, and I was thinking about buying tickets, but they're like $50, and I'm like, no.
Dude, that's so crazy. That's the second concert you mentioned that was like.
Yeah, no, I could have. Yeah, I could have.
Oh god, only rich people can go to shows anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, I'm not really on a frequent basis. Yeah, but I don't know. Someone, I need Dom to live with me and help pitch in his money, so we can go to concerts and I can buy cool shit.
Let's do it, Dom. You down for moving to Minneapolis? It's a beautiful city. It's one of the great cities.
One
Yeah,
of the
why
great
It's got to
not?
cities
be okay
indeed.
with snow.
Yeah, why not? You know.
Dom
You
would be
know?
great. You know, we could have earlier this week we were having a contest on who can click their heels in midair.
I fucking.
Dom,
I did
destroyed.
I did
you
see a
guys.
picture from this.
Dom destroyed you guys.
Yeah, that was hey, just I don't know if I feel like I got it. I got it, and then Dom got it. I was surprised Andy pitched in.
Oh yeah, he got up there. He got
That
up there.
was
That freak.
insane. That was some like random old man strength shit.
That freak athlete.
Maybe not old man, but you know.
No, he's old. I'm older than
Yeah.
him, so I can say he's old.
That how that works?
Yeah.
I just know I just know one day I'm gonna be out on a date and a girl's gonna say I have an old soul.
Oh,
You'll be
her
prepared.
very inside.
I'll feel like I'm looking like I'll feel like Dory Funk in this match with the bald head.
Yeah, he was balding at like 28.
But-
he was bald.
well,
when
he's
he was
got like
the
the
NWA
he's got
champion.
he's got the fucking crazy like keep the hair bald. You know, if you're going bald, fully commit.
Hey,
He just didn't care. The
I'm
Texas
a big
Bronco.
proprietor of guys who should just keep fucked up looking hair.
That's true. I mean, you're looking better than like when George Costanza got the tope. Tope. Damn, I
The
can't
George
say that word.
Costanza tope. Tope Canilo.
Oh
Nobody
my
can
God.
compete with the Brody, whatever the ponytail he's got going on. He was way
Oh
ahead of
my
the curve
God,
on that
dude.
one.
I
Yeah.
remember when I had
And
it. I used to have hair kind of like that. That was fucking nuts. He was so awesome this match. I used
I was working on this the whole time we've been talking about this match ever since you said the jackass hand.
you need to put Wee Man in there laughing his ass off.
You could kind of see Knoxville's hands holding it
Oh
at the
my
very bottom
God,
of
dude, that
it.
is so awesome. Yeah, I don't know. There's not really much else I can say about it. It's just like four dudes going crazy.
Yeah.
It's a very grimy brawl, but I feel like that's a lot of 80s All Japan that I've seen that I really like. Like you kind of have to get used to it, but it's so sick. Once you get the vibe.
Yeah, you got to get the rhythm of it because I remember probably
Gotta feel the
very
rhythm.
many people of my generation are the same way. You watch the 90s stuff first. That's like the first great wrestling that old people like me watched, like quote unquote, you know. And then you watch like the Hanson and DiBiase and Brody stuff and you're like, I don't get it. But once you get the rhythm of what they're doing, it's like, oh yeah, this is like the perfect wrestling of all time.
Yeah.
And the finish is so beautiful too because it's so minimalist also. Brody hits that crossbody that almost turns into like the neck breaker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks fucking
Screenshot
like
of Corey.
paralyzes him
And
almost.
Brody's trying to die lit.
Yeah, that shit was nuts. He like landed right on Dory's head. And then Dory goes down like a fucking sack of potatoes.
Yeah,
Like a
but he
sack of
misses
poop.
the knee, and then Dory gets a knee breaker and goes for the toe hold, but Hanson lariats him out of it.
Dude,
As the referee is distracted.
as soon as I seen Hanson get in, I go,
He
oh, here it
lariat.
comes.
Yeah, it's
Here it
coming. Yeah.
comes.
It's
Well,
coming.
he teased it first.
Yeah, they teased it like 7 times to get the fans
Yeah.
ready. It fucking works. I was ready.
He hits that fucking lariat. I was like jumping out my seat, bro. I'm like, yeah, yeah. And then Brody rolls over, pins him, and I'm like, holy shit, that was actually the finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. And I told you
AEW, that would have
guys.
been the first falsie of 16 falsies.
Yeah. Well, they don't fuck around with that. These guys are murdering each other. But I will say for people listening, they have another match in August. That's for the tag titles because Hanson and Brody win them here. That is more Terry centric because he's there, like in the corner, and the finish is him coming in to save Dory. And then it's just Terry Funk being like the greatest wrestler ever and fighting off Brody and Hanson at the same time. And Dory gets pissed and hits him. It leads into Terry coming back because, of course, he doesn't actually retire until he's fucking dead.
Yeah.
But I would put a high recommendation on that too. It's like it's like 4 minutes shorter than this one, and kind of hits all the same beats, and also has Terry
Being
bleeding
Terry.
a gusher. Yeah.
You said you watched that one on accident.
I did. I was
like,
yeah, I pulled it up and I was taking notes, and then Terry came in. I was like, wait a minute, this is the wrong one.
Wait a minute. He's
Hey,
not
no harm,
supposed
no
to be
foul,
here.
dude. I enjoyed that one too.
Yeah, fantastic match, fantastic week. Corey, thank you for indulging in our funkness.
Yeah. Anytime.
CM Punk award.
Oh Christ!
No,
I know my choice.
This is easy, dude. It's
Yeah.
the ref.
Santana,
It's the ref
bro.
in my match.
Oh, and Chris Candido, yeah, where he gets
No. It's not that. It's the fucking kid Dom pointed out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, who do you think you are flipping us off?
Yeah,
dude?
you slapped. If
Yeah.
Bobby Heenan turned around and slapped him, his life would have been over.
Oh my God, Bobby Heenan
throat
giving him
chop.
Bobby
Giving him the,
Heenan
like-
bitch slap would have gone crazy.
Give Bobby Heenan the jackass hand, people would die.
That whole row behind him's getting fucking pushed back. Whop.
Bobby Heenan, great worker.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I'm okay with all of those options.
Maybe Ricky
moving-
Santana, because he'll kill himself.
Maybe, yeah. So moving on to the animal corner, Dom, you said, what is it? Say this for me.
I just yawned. His name is Megalon. Megalon.
So you said this, and I thought you were talking about megalodons,
No. I
like
talked
the
about
sharks.
Megalodon before.
I'm
And
the
that's why I
Megalodon.
asked that, because I'm like, because full transparency, Dom sometimes like he types stuff fast, doesn't spell it right, and
No, you're right.
usually
You're right. You're
I
right.
just copy and paste whatever he types because I think it's funny most of the time. So he typed megalon, and I went, "Is this just megalodon?" And he just like typed it out fast. So I'm not. It's not a megalodon. We're not talking about sharks.
No, Megalon is cool. He originates from the movie. Uh, you're not gonna believe this. Godzilla versus Megalon. He's like a bug creature with drill hands. He's like a cicada beetle kind of, and he has drill hands, and there is this poster where they're standing on the twin towers. I don't know why. Yes, it's funny. So people always draw Gigan and Megalon together because one, they work together in the movie. Like they literally like it's hilarious. Like they like jump around together and like shake hands and shit. Like those movies are fucking awesome. You guys
They're
should watch
monster
Godzilla.
bros.
Dude, they're monster bros. Like they literally
Looks like
are
me and you,
partners.
dude.
Yes, because
Baby and Lil Wayne and Megalon and whatever Gargon.
Megalon and Gigan.
Gaijin?
Yes, it's Megalon and Gigan versus Jet Jaguar and Godzilla, and that's
Jet
where
Jaguar. I
Yeah,
know
that's
that
where
guy.
that's where Jays gets his Jet
I know
Jaguar.
that guy.
That's literally the
right.
end credit is literally Jet the Jaguar, punch, 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 like some shit like that. Like it's awesome. Watch it. They are on the Twin Towers in the poster, not in the movie. They do not ever go to the Twin Towers. It's funny. Megalon in lore, they explain he's a Cetopian. He's like a Cetopian guardian, which the Cetopia is they're like
That's a movie.
subterranean. No, it's like a subterranean. They live under the ocean. They're subterranean and live under the ocean. Yes, dude. Some of the coolest things about the Criterion Collection not remakes, but re-releases is that they will always have usually their like artists like cover redos, and I just love it. And like, yeah, I like Megalon. Megalon is dope. He's literally look. It's like the first thing of them being little dickheads. They jump him. They
I'm a
jump
big
Jet Jaguar and they stomp the shit out of him.
I'm a big fan of the trend we're on right now of just going through kaijus.
Yes, because well, then next week I'm gonna do Hedora. You heard it here first, folks.
You'll have to remind me of that.
Abby, look
I
at
will
this
forget.
gif where he smacks this is real. He starts smacking his butt because
Well, that's
They
what
tease-
Ayako and
yes,
yeah,
Eno
yes.
were
yeah.
doing LCO last week. Yeah,
Come and get it.
Just,
kiss my butt.
just honestly, also Abby, these would probably some of these movies, especially this one. This would be a good one for Alex.
He loves
He-
Godzilla, dude. He loves the
Yes!
cartoon. Yeah, and he likes.
Bro.
I showed him like one of was it 2013? One of the
The-
more recent ones.
Yeah. He probably loved it. And
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
he
if
loved
you
it.
just need, or if you just want something silly to your daughter, like you're like the teens would probably even love this, just on how silly it is. Like it doesn't take itself serious. It's campy. I love Godzilla. Well, but that's also what's cool because it could vary differently with each movie. So some movies, he's back to being scary, but then, Godzilla versus Megalon.
Hey, he
He's
contains
fucking-
multitudes.
Have you seen his dropkick that he does in the movie? Look. Yeah, see?
Oh,
Oh,
here he goes.
oh, I've seen
Oh
this.
my
Yeah, I've seen that
gosh,
clip
that's
before.
sick.
Oh, he does the John Woo.
Dude, bro, there's a part where it's so funny because it's randomly Jet Jaguar is like literally it's people. The kaiju fights are hilarious because they're people in giant suits, so they literally are just guys flailing and like fucking around with each other. And bro, I don't know if I'll find a gif of it in time, but one of them, like literally like a real fight, Jet Jaguar is holding back Gigan. He's holding back Gigan, and
Dude.
then he like fake breaks his arm, like he breaks it over his fucking
That
knee.
gif,
Ugh.
that gif you just sent is literally just a fucking, heat sink.
Dude, yes,
Yeah.
they do. They give Jet Jaguar a heat segment. It's literally a tag. Oh my god, this movie's a tag team match. Can you cover this for different style fights?
They probably
Can you
love
cover this for?
Yeah.
Can I bring this for different style fights for Halloween?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm making the
We can
boss
just do
call,
that
yeah.
on the pod. We can just do a pod episode of movie fights.
Oh
It'd
my
be
god!
like
Oh my
when Best
god!
in the Worldcast did the Step Up 3D episode.
Yeah.
That's
I'll-
one of my all-time favorite This in the Worldcast episodes, I gotta say.
I love
I
that
listened to it
episode.
on a long drive. I don't remember where I was going, but
I
it made
You
my
also-
drive.
We can
Also,
bring it back as a movie
unironically-
pod.
unironically really enjoy Step Up 3D.
Dude, it is a great ironic watch.
Yeah, go listen to that.
Something for
radio.
the perfect Obama era relic. This is the age of party rock anthem.
God bless.
Party Rock is in the
the
house
house
Can I tell
tonight.
you that Cito loves that song?
Honestly,
And we have to
fair.
listen to the Kids Bop version
Oh
in
Jesus!
the car.
God.
Like on that, and right now it's that Enter Sandman and Intergalactic.
Enter
That's a
Sandman. That's
crazy
awesome.
three-song mix.
Yeah,
We were talking in the Discord like earlier this week about like shit we listened to with like our parents, and I talked about how like I had the Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie soundtrack, and I'd like make my mom like listen to what was the fucking now I gotta find it or it's gonna drive me crazy. It was a Red Hot Chili Peppers cover. Oh, Higher Ground. Some Red Hot Chili Peppers cover of Higher Ground that was on it, and I like made
my
my
version
mom
of that
just
was the Beavis and Butthead Do America Red Hot Chili Peppers cover of Love Roller Coaster.
but
I'm laughing at this GIF that was sent to the server of it was this kid.
Oh yeah,
Ugh.
I found the gif. He breaks the shit out of his arm for no reason.
Dude.
Oh,
That's gonna be this Taco Bell in my stomach after I finish recording.
after we finish the pod,
Yes.
moving
yes.
on to the
Once
cage
you
match
get
game.
past 8 p.m., all I want to eat is just fast food.
Absolutely, moving to the cage match game. It is Corey's pick
Oh, yeah.
because he is the
I'm ready
guest.
for this.
Bobby won last week with 2 points total, so now he is the first one on the board with 2 points. Corey, what is
Raise
the overall rating of your wrestler?
7.25.
7 point. Okay, so I gotta think good, but not too good.
To
or
these people.
someone who's awesome.
This is an awesome
Yeah.
guy.
Kid Cash.
No.
That'd be crazy.
Okay. So
Hold on.
I feel like wait. I feel like that scenario did happen on the last episode I was on, but I forget.
What? Where it was like you pick someone who's
I'll guess someone right away and got it.
um
I don't know. You'd
I'm
have
trying-
to.
I think the only immediate
is
rating
Kenny
one is
Omega.
Kenny Omega, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's
Um,
rock and roll.
I'll give you. Hold on. Dom, do you have a guess here for overall rating that is not Kid Cash? I'll
Hold
say,
up, I'm making a joke about Corey's stomach right now.
is it Raven?
No. That's not bad juju. I have light day tomorrow.
Is it
Oh
Raven?
wow. Hey, I haven't gone to Taco Bell yet. That's for tomorrow morning.
Oh, I thought that's what you were saying.
Oh, Taco Bell breakfast. Shit.
No. I'm going after.
He's
finish
going
recording.
after pod, and then he's gonna
Yes.
deal with the
Oh,
repercussions
I
of
got it.
getting
I got
Taco
it.
Bell in the morning.
Well, get an enchilada for me.
Is the wrestler
Ter-
Raven?
No.
So yeah, wait. Let me. So it's
It's
wait. I didn't.
725.
Yes, 725. Brady, you made that was your guess. Raven, you just made it.
Yes, and that was
Corey,
wrong.
is you right?
No. I said no already.
Oh well, dude, this is easy.
He's
this
not
is
listening.
Sorry, I was looking at Ultraman. Dude, this is easy. This is Scotty Riggs.
No. Although I have to respect thinking Scotty Riggs as a 725 on cage matches.
That would be
Maybe,
that'd
bro.
be fantastic.
Okay.
Maybe in a
I'm
Alright,
not
life.
give
gonna
us
roll
the-
it now.
Give us the first review.
This is from June 6th, 2016. In a modern day indie setting, he would be your CM Punk type internet darling. A maverick with a super respected mind for the business. Couldn't stay in one spot long enough for the territory games to get his due. Didn't have the size WWE wanted. Couldn't play the right politics for Crockett. Died too young.
Buzz.
Oh,
No.
Buzz is a good guess, though.
Yeah.
Man, my first thought is Brody.
No.
died too young.
And wasn't big because Brody. Yeah, he
Brody
had-
was big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Different kind of big, though, is kind of my thought process. Yeah. Scotty Riggs, by the way, has a 419, in case you were wondering.
Oh,
Whoa.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
respect
I
the
think they
American
should
males.
respect the American male.
Is this
Also known as Kendo the Samurai.
I don't know. I don't want to go basic when I hear die too early, so I'm gonna go. Is this Gino Hernandez,
No.
or is that too basic? All right, fuck.
No, I don't think that's basic at all. I was not thinking Gino at all.
Next one I got was written on June 17th, 2023. I probably was super high when this guy fucking wrote this review. Just saying that. My ratings will almost never be about things unseen by a camera, so toss his booking mind out of the window for this. This write-up is 100% based on his on-screen character.
Bill
He could
Dundee.
talk. No, he could talk. Man, what a great talker. One of the talkers. Too bad all credibility was left to the vultures once you saw how tiny he was. Should have just been a manager. Point. Like, arrows, whatever. Great chemistry with the Fantastics, but almost anyone else, all you see is this little man you cannot believe in. I did like his look. The tights and jackets were always changing and looking super cool. I wanted to like him. He talked me into interest. There's a lot of there are all sorts
Avi
of
knows
good
it.
tag
I
team
do.
matches he was in. I like what he brought to Memphis and Global, but here again, his mic
I
work
do.
was always vastly overshadowing the bell-to-bell material. But his pacing, his psychology, he said he writes down scoffs and like the stars. Big mouth, small results, 4.5.
I should have waited.
Dude, you gave me a lot of info there. I have no
I have no
fucking
fucking
idea.
idea. No fucking
This-
clue.
This guy is
my first thought, and I'm
Brady.
just gonna
Let's you think we're gonna give this to Abby, huh? We're giving this to Abby because I can't think of nothing.
I don't want to give it to Abby, but like
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, you guys have to guess because when Corey reads the first word of the next review, I'm going to say who it
just
is.
gonna say the name.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the problem is I don't know old territory tag teams.
Old territory to is it what is this like Brian B. Blair?
That's a good guess, dude.
Is that a
I
real
don't
person?
think he ever booked, though.
I
My
should have
first-
paid attention. I'm such a dummy.
Who fucking booked?
People who make books, dummy.
I'm going to give you a hint. This is one of Dave Meltzer and Wade Keller's biggest sources.
Oh, that doesn't really help me at all. I don't know shit.
Okay,
I don't know anything. That's why I started this podcast, was so you guys could teach me things.
you're right. One of his biggest sources who's not Brian Pillman, although that wouldn't be a horrible guess either.
Who's not Brian Pillman? Fuck. Is it Eddie Gilbert?
God damn you, Brady.
It is Eddie Gilbert.
Bang!
Yeah, I wasn't
Oh.
getting that.
I really also
I
wanted
was
to
thinking
write-
Memphis, and I was like, in my head, I was like, it's
And
Lawler.
Global.
But then
And booking and the jacket and tights. Fuck.
I was thinking Lawler, right? It was coming. That was what was coming out of my head, especially after you said Dundee. But I'm like, it's not Lawler because he had a career elsewhere. He actually got booked elsewhere, and so I was just like, and then it makes sense that it's the guy who was trying to be Lawler.
Yeah. I have to mention this review by a guy who's just his name is Owen from 2017. So he says, one of my favorites of all time. He had a cocky, arrogant attitude and could back it up when the bell rang. Plus, he managed to bury both Missy Hyatt and Medusa Michelli. Which, yeah, that's true.
I want to
Also,
say,
that's
out of
that-
curiosity, I looked up Buzz Sawyer, and he is a 7.25. So
Whoa!
Really?
like I should get a
Yo!
point for that or something.
Nah, fuck you. That is impressive, but
Yeah.
no. Moving on to the
2 points to
pros-
Brady, right?
Yep, 2 points to me. Yeah, pros and
Fucker.
cons. Hey, you helped me. You are your own worst enemy. There.
That's true.
You trying to talk me
Hey.
through it?
I like to see my friends thrive.
Hey, I appreciate
Pros
it.
and
Be happy.
cons. I sent this twice, so I wouldn't lose it, and I still have to pull it up. Hey, File Under Fire dudes. Since August is going to be Funk Month, and then one of Connor's lovely footnotes, he says "File Under Funk?" Fuffunk ? Which is a great title. Fuffunk. I thought I would send a
Honestly,
funk
that should be
inspired.
the title of this episode.
Yeah. Thought I would send a funk-inspired pros and cons. Dory Funk Jr. seems to have been pretty underrated or even maligned in many modern circles, even though he obviously has had great work and performances. The most obvious cause of this is probably being overshadowed by his brother. Sorry if I'm basically repeating things you guys already said on last episode. That's okay. There's not a lot of original thoughts in wrestling discourse. So I was wondering, are there any other wrestlers worthy of reassessment who have been overshadowed by a family member, a tag partner, or even a rival?
I know my
Um,
answer for tag because I watched this last match today.
Go ahead.
Hiroyoshi Tenzan. I think outside of our circle, people see, Tenkoji and they're like, oh, it's Satoshi Kojima. Oh, we wrestled John Moxley on an AEW pay-per-view. He likes bread. I'm like, where's the love for the bull, man? Tenzan is one of the GOATs. He's GWE for me. He's really like, I feel like that, in terms of like all-time like New Japan guys, I think that people do not realize how capable he really was, but he's one of the best faces of his time. And I think that a lot of people just don't realize that. And I think more people should change their minds. And hopefully the retirement match he had and his exorcism of Takashi Iizuka make people change their mind.
He was a great heel too, and I think you could argue he was also overshadowed by Chono in that tag team.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I'm not really a huge Chono guy, so that also hammers it home more.
You saying sibling is one we've talked about a ton of times, which is Negro Casas and his siblings. Just
Heavy
like,
metal, dude. He had
heavy metal is
two
the
brothers.
case.
Yeah.
Yeah, who people think are better than him.
And like, I mean, you guys talked about it on Different Style Whites when you did the kickboxer versus heavy metal saga.
Xbox versus Kevin Metal. Yeah.
He was doing like crazy stuff, but like he is always somewhat compared to his brothers, and we've even done it on this podcast. Like it happens naturally, but that doesn't make him just like bad.
I think he's better than Felino, straight up.
I
But I like
think
him.
in my opinion, they're pretty even. I think, but they do things. They do very different things for me.
Yeah, they are.
You know what I mean?
Negro Casas is like the ultimate mix of both of them.
Yeah, and better. It's
Yeah,
just-
and the greatest wrestler ever. So yeah.
yeah,
How about Rick Steiner?
yeah.
I was just gonna say Rick
That's-
Steiner.
That was
JC Ice, Bill Dundee's kid. Not as good as Bill Dundee, but still great. Silver King.
I was
No.
also gonna say
Yeah.
Silver King.
yeah,
sorry, I'll let you
classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dom. What else? Who else?
I like Daichi Hashimoto. I know a lot of people don't like Daichi, but I like Daichi Hashimoto.
He's all right. He's a good wrestler.
I like Yoshihiro Sasaki more than Daisuke Sai. I don't know if that counts. I like him more than
Yeah,
Yoshihiro
they're a tag team.
Sakamoto.
Yeah.
I think
I'm trying-
Yoshihiro Sasaki is just I prefer him more. I think.
Trying to think of who
but
else.
I mean, it's
one-
like barely, but like I love Sasaki.
Yeah, he's incredible. Similar to Tenzan, Robert Gibson, because everybody talks about Ricky Morton, but he was also in a tag team with his brother Ricky Gibson, and like the take from the guys who were watching in the late 70s, early 80s is always that Ricky Gibson was like this great lost super worker. So Robert Gibson, another guy who's been in 2 tag teams, who's great and been overshadowed.
Oh, so I'm just scrolling through the tag team section on Cage Match right now. One that I didn't even think about that is like a perfect example is Heart Foundation. Like pretty much everyone, or if you want to even go as far to say like any of the Hart siblings themselves, but like Bret Hart definitely like Jim. Nobody thinks of Jim Neidhart as like
Hart.
the same level of Bret Hart, which I don't know if he is, but like that
He's
doesn't
not,
make
but
him
he was
like,
a great tag worker for sure.
he did a lot of like fantastic stuff.
I got one for Corey.
Yeah.
Chris Harris.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Correct.
James Storm
Super
got the
correct.
title in the singles push, but Chris Harris was incredible.
Chris Harris should have 110% been like a top one of TNA's like top stars like for years, but
Yeah.
it's just that the people who were running TNA, Dixie Carter was stupid and he kind of self-destructed and went to WWE where he was never gonna,
The Wildcat.
the Wildcat.
I mean, would you consider like Bobby Roode got the same, or do you consider Bobby Roode and James Storm like the same level while we're talking about James Storm tag teams? Nothing. Nah, fuck me then.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I zoned out.
I was muted. Robbie
I
Roode
zoned-
had the NXT run, so I don't know where you would
Yeah, that's
compare
true.
that to a TNA title, but I'm sure more people saw Robert Roode than
Yeah.
James Storm, TNA champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry
think
for
sort of a flip of Tenzan. Bobby Eaton had Stan Lane and Dennis Condrey, and because Bobby Eaton is like one of the best ever, I think people can underrate both Stan Lane and Dennis Condrey.
I love Stan Lane and his shitty fucking karate kicks.
I love wrestling karate, dude. It's the best.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so much you have a show about
That's true.
it.
Stan Lane episode incoming.
Yeah. That'll be awesome. Yeah. Anything else on this, John?
Due to the week, I don't know who's
Can't
due
be
to
me.
the
I already won.
yeah, I don't know. Do we give it to Terry Funk this week? We gave it to
Jack
Dory.
Reacher.
We gave it to.
I think we give it to.
Did we give it to Jack Reacher already?
We did shit.
Yeah, well, after he fucking did the shit with the.
But yeah,
with the
well, I was talking
motorcycle.
about the TV character because that show came back and it's very stupid and probably fascist, but it scratches the same itch as wrestling, which is a giant guy beating up bad guys.
Dude, I think Alan Richardson should be a wrestler. I think he would like he should just like do like a celebrity wrestling thing. I think he could get away with it. He's like big enough, and like he's got the acting range. Because if you've ever watched him in Reacher or Blue Mountain State, you know that dude can do stupid or very serious. I don't know, man.
We can go Tenzon.
Yeah, there you go. Give it to Tenzon. Yeah, that's a good idea. See, we just got to talk things out, boys. If we just use our words. We've been doing this podcast for like this is going to be close to a 2-hour episode. There's a lot of bullshitting in here, a lot of stupidity, a couple pee breaks, and if you stuck through all of that to listen to us
And you're
four
smart.
friends,
This is one of the best episodes we've ever done.
yeah, if you listen,
Say something totally insane, and it'll put it over the top.
Bong-a-dabba-doo-bop!
Up bamboo. Isn't that the thing from Greece? Baba Baba.
No, there was
I don't know. I've never
No.
seen Grease.
There's
Right.
no like TikTok audio back when I
It's
still
Tutti
had
Frutti.
TikTok, where it's like a guy going yabba dabba doo da. I'll send the link. It's a pretty.
Oh, I
good
do
watch.
like that. Yeah, I do
It's
like
it's a song by this guy named called Deville Santa, and it's called Laboratory. And he just goes.
In the laboratory.
He pretty much is just riffing off of the word laboratory. And it's you can see why this got popular on TikTok, because it's just a lot of it's just a I don't know why I know this, but it's just a peek into my sick, twisted mind before I give you time about.
Thank you guys
Me
for
sick.
listening to this podcast.
We're
Thank you,
back.
Corey.
You should
Again
put the
new
Taco Bell
permanent
icon on the
co-host
phone.
Corey.
Yep.
The Taco Bell bell? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'll send a photo of what I get at Taco Bell, and you can put on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll wait to make the
Put
thumbnail.
it on the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sacrificing an hour of sleep to be on here because I get up at 5 a.m. during the week.
God damn,
Oh,
dude.
Jesus.
I have
Thank
to
you guys.
lift just like my hero Lexi would do.
Thank
A
you
morning
guys
workout is
for
the best.
listening to this podcast. We love you very much. You guys are the best fans in all of wrestling. I promise you that. And we thank you guys for listening to this episode. We will be back next week with more funk. Maybe not as much funk. I don't know if we'll go full in, but more funk next week, and maybe some other stuff thrown in there. We will talk to you guys then. We love you very, very much. Bye.
Bye. Yeah. We'll get